to Adrina Asks. Today I want to make s'mores, but I don't have a campfire. So I was wondering, how else can you make s'mores? So my expedition starter was an internet search. How to make s'mores without a campfire. Oh, there's an option. Solar oven. So for a solar oven, Kaden, what do you need to make s'mores?
So, 2 crackers, chocolate, marshmallow, and squish it. And put a cracker on top.
Thank you, Kaden. Ooh, NASA has a website called Climate Kids, and it teaches you how to make s'mores with a solar oven. Let's learn more. You will need a cardboard box with an attached lid like a pizza box, aluminum foil, clear plastic wrap, a glue stick, tape, transparent or masking tape, stick about 1 foot long, ruler or straight edge, box cutter or X-Acto knife with adult help, please. Now that I've gathered all of my materials, for my box, I have a pizza box that I got from my neighborhood pizzeria, the ruler, the plastic wrap, the long stick, the aluminum foil, the tape, but I don't have a glue stick. So I read through and I figured out that I can use tape instead, and the adults are holding the box cutter for me. So let's start making this solar oven. Grab your box and the straight edge, or in my case, a ruler. Use your ruler to draw a big U shape on the top of the box. That's 3 sides, the front and both sides. But don't cut the back. Leave a 1-inch border so the edges stay strong and won't flop around. Once your lines are drawn, call in the grown-ups to carefully cut along those lines to make a flap that opens like a little door. Now for the shiny part. Cover the bottom side of the flap with aluminum foil. If you got glue, spread it along the edges first, but I'm using tape. Just stick it down nice and smooth. No crinkles allowed. Next up, line the inside of the box with more foil. Make it super smooth so it can reflect like a mirror. When you're sure that the foil is smooth, take your tape or glue stick and stick it down to the box. Time to seal the deal. Take 2 layers of plastic wrap and tape them across the opening you cut in the lid. Be careful when cutting your plastic wrap. The edges is very sharp. 1 layer goes on top and the other goes underneath. It's like a magic window. Tape the plastic wrap down on one side of the window opening. Make sure to go all the way around. Then tape the plastic wrap down on the other side of the window opening. Make sure to tape all around the edges to create a good seal. Now your solar oven is ready to go. Now that we finished building our solar oven, it's time to see if it actually makes s'mores. Kaden, pass me the graham crackers. Thank you. Now pass me the marshmallows. Now we work on our positioning. It's been 1 hour. I had to move the box a couple of times to make sure that it was still directly in the sun. And I had to tape the stick because it got a little windy. So let's see if these marshmallows are ready. Oops, looks like they're ready. Okay, then pass me the graham crackers. Here's two. Kaden, pass me the chocolate. Here. Looks like these chocolate are melted already. It was over 90 degrees outside, so the chocolate melted really fast. So, it's time to eat! Let's open this stuff up and put it together. We'll take. And do you want the blue or the pink?
I want the pink.
Okay. Want to mush it? Yes. Okay. I'll take one of the blue.
Look at this.
Whoa.
Amazing.
Time to eat, Kaden. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yummy.
The biggest difference between a solar oven s'more and a campfire s'more is that the solar oven marshmallows are way squishier. And in the campfire s'mores, they're usually crispy on the outside and gooey on the inside. The chocolate in the solar oven s'more we preheated, so it's way melty. And in the campfire, you usually use the heat from the marshmallow to melt the chocolate. After this experiment, I think it's a huge success. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing.